So a virus mutation is just a change in the genetic sequence of a virus, so a change in the RNA or the DNA that makes up the virus. The way the viruses work is that they get into the host cell and then they take over the host cell machinery and use it to replicate themselves and make more copies of themselves that can then leave and go and infect other cells. During that replication process, there can be errors, and those errors are what we call mutations. So you can have substitutions of bases within the DNA or insertions or deletions of chunks of DNA or RNA. So those mutations are happening in viruses all the time, but for the most part, most of those mutations are actually either have no effect or even can make the virus non-functional. But very occasionally there may be some mutations that can change the way that the virus behaves. Mutation with Ebola is certainly a concern, and a lot of people have been tracking mutation with Ebola.
We do know that it mutates. It's just a question of whether it mutates in a way that changes the difference in how the disease is spread, or in terms of its infectiousness or disease severity.
I don't think it's clear right now whether or not it's a new variant of Ebola and if it even is, how different it is. Some of the epidemiologic data that just came out today suggests that the incubation period, certain properties of the virus are similar to the other outbreaks.
There's 2 outbreaks ongoing, right? And one of the most recent one is the Democratic Republic of Congo. And there, they can, by examining the genetic sequence of the virus, you could tell that that was a different outbreak than the one ongoing in Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea.
There has been a study in Sierra Leone looking at mutations in the Ebola virus, showing that indeed there have been mutations even during this current outbreak. But it's a very complex process, and so it's hard to know exactly what the effects of those mutations would be.